Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Night Vice. So, GTA 6 might be about to break its silence this week, and there is one date that every Grand Theft Auto fan needs to know about. If you caught my video from a couple days ago, you already know I've been feeling this weird quiet from Rockstar lately, and a lot of you told me you're feeling it too. But here's the thing. This week, that quiet might actually be about to break because that one date on the calendar is one everybody suddenly cannot stop staring at. So today I want to walk through every single one of these stories one at a time. First up is the one date this week that's actually locked in, and it's a big one. Then we get into an insider who's put a specific number on a possible trailer. After that, what Nate said about August. And to close it out, that delay rumor that will not die, which I want to push back on a little. Let me get into it. So, the first one, and this is the one that's genuinely confirmed. Take-Two Interactive, that's Rockstar's parent company, has locked their next earnings call for this Friday, August 7th. And here's the part that's got everybody talking. It's happening at 8 a.m. Eastern, before the market even opens. Now, that is not how they usually do it. So why the change? And notably, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick is going to be on that call, and whatever he says about GTA 6 is going to move things. So real quick, if you don't follow this side of things, an earnings call is just a scheduled event where a public company tells its investors how much money it made over the last 3 months and what's coming next. It's a finance thing, all about the numbers, not cinematic reveals. Normally, Take-Two runs these midweek and after the closing bell. This one is a Friday morning before the bell. That's a small change, but for a company that plans everything down to the minute, people are reading it as, okay, maybe they wanted that morning clear for something. And that brings us right to Tom Henderson. So on the Insider Gaming Weekly podcast, Henderson basically tied a possible GTA 6 trailer to this earnings window and predicted we could see it land on Wednesday, August 6th, the day before the call. Now, credibility check on Tom, because this actually matters. This is a guy with a real track record. Earlier this year, when everyone was panicking that GTA 6 was going to cost $100, Henderson was the one saying, no, it's going to be $80, in line with what Nintendo has been charging. And then on June 25th, Rockstar opened pre-orders at $79.99, so he called that. Go back further, and on Battlefield, he nailed a bunch of details before the official reveal, like the near future setting and the 128 player matches, so he is not some random account. But, and this is the important part, Henderson himself said this August 6th thing is a prediction. It's a guess based on Rockstar's habit of dropping big stuff around investor calls. It is not a leak. He does not have a source whispering the 6th to him. And to be fair, Tom has missed on GTA before. A while back, he had the game releasing in 2024 or 2025 with a PC version day one, and that did not happen. So, real track record, but this specific date is him reading the tea leaves, same as the rest of us, just with better tea. Here's why this actually matters, though. Even if the exact day is a guess, the logic underneath it is solid. Pre-orders opened back in June, which means this August 7th call is the very first time Take-Two can show investors real pre-order numbers. And remember, GTA 6 is confirmed for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, so the pre-order pool is massive. If those numbers are massive, and honestly they probably are, that's exactly the kind of moment a company loves to pair with a marketing beat. A lot of people are hoping that marketing beat is a proper gameplay trailer, one that finally shows us Lucia and Jason out in Leonida doing their thing. So the window is real, even if the day isn't confirmed. So story number 2, the insider Nate. The Hate did a Q&A recently, and somebody asked him about GTA 6 gameplay. His answer, and I'm quoting him close to word for word here, was that he expects to see a fair bit of GTA 6 this month, and then he clarified, August. He also got asked straight up about a delay, and he said no, GTA 6 will arrive on November 19th, 2026 as planned. Now here's where I have to be straight with you. Nate has a genuinely strong track record, but it's a Nintendo track record. This is the guy who called the exact Switch 2 reveal date back in January 2025. He called a new Star Fox for the Switch 2, and VGC actually backed that one up. On Nintendo stuff, he's one of the best out there. But on GTA specifically, I'll be honest, I don't really know his history there. I can't point you to a big GTA call he made before it happened. So when Nate says August, I'd take that as a smart, plugged in guy reading the industry and not as an inside source on Rockstar itself. Weigh it accordingly. And honestly, that lines up with what a bigger name has been saying anyway. Jason Schreier, Bloomberg reporter, who is about as credible as it gets in this space, put out a video recently where he said he's around 90% confident the November 19th, 2026 date holds. His framing was basically that unlike previous release dates, this one feels real. So you've got Nate saying it arrives as planned and Schreier landing at 90%, two respected people pointing the same direction. Okay, story 3, and I want you to put your skeptic hat on for this one because we are dropping down a tier here. There's a claim going around from community data miners that Rockstar's website had some small back-end changes this week. The creator, Grand Theft Auto, flagged what he called a few minor updates to the site and pointed out that the last time something like that happened, Rockstar announced cover art and pre-orders the very next day. Separately, some people noticed the Rockstar Instagram account following a few new profiles. And apparently there was a font change on the site, the first one in about a month. So real quick on what that even means, this is people watching the plumbing of Rockstar's website, the little back-end files and code that sometimes shift right before an announcement. Sometimes that's a real signal, and sometimes it's just a developer fixing a typo, and it means absolutely nothing at all. The data miners themselves will tell you it could be nothing. So this is firmly the unverified tier. It's interesting, but it is not evidence. File it under, that's a little suspicious, and keep moving. So before I put this all together, let me do the thing I think a channel actually owes you, which is shoot something down. There's this delay rumor that keeps crawling back every couple of weeks. This whole vibe that because we haven't seen gameplay yet, something must be wrong. And November 19th, 2026 is going to slip again. And here's my honest take. I'm not buying it. Take-Two literally built their entire financial forecast for next year around GTA 6 shipping in November. That's in their official filings. Their CFO told investors the GTA series is expected to be around 36% of the company's bookings. And remember, GTA Online is still generating revenue right now, so the pressure to launch and expand that ecosystem onto PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X is real. You do not put a number like that in writing to Wall Street if you secretly think you're delaying. Stack Schreier's 90% on top of that. So the no gameplay means trouble idea, I think that's just the weight making people anxious. Nate honestly put it best. They have a marketing plan and they're sticking to it. All right, now I want to switch gears completely, and I need to be super clear about this. Everything I'm about to say is me speculating. Grain of salt on all of it. I have zero inside info here. This is just me connecting dots out loud. So imagine it plays out the way the insiders think. If a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer really does drop around the 6th, and it turns out to be the gameplay trailer we've all been waiting on, that reshapes the whole back half of this year. My guess is Rockstar would use that Friday morning call to hand investors a giant pre-order number, and a trailer the day before primes the pump for it. And if that's the play, I'd bet we start getting a steady drip right after. More screenshots and website updates rolling out all the way into November, the same way they built hype for Red Dead Redemption 2 before launch. But again, that is my prediction, not a source. If nothing drops next week, that's on me, not on anybody I'm quoting. So let's put all of this together and look at what the next few weeks could actually look like. The one thing that's confirmed and locked is Take-Two's earnings call this Friday, August 7th at 8 a.m. Eastern before the market opens. And it's the first time we get real pre-order numbers. Strauss Zelnick will be on that call. And what he says about GTA 6's November 19th, 2026 release will matter. That part is official. On the insider side, Tom Henderson predicts, and I stress predicts, a trailer around Wednesday the 6th, based on Rockstar's history and not on a leak. Nate the Hate is also in that insider bucket, expecting a fair bit of GTA 6 in August and saying November 19th is not moving, though remember, he's a Nintendo guy without a proven GTA history. Down in the unverified tier, you've got those website back-end changes and Instagram follows that could be a warm-up or could be nothing. And that delay rumor, I'm downgrading it hard because the official financials and Bloomberg's Jason Schreier both point to November 19th, 2026 holding. So the one date to actually circle is this Friday. But now with all of that, I want to hear from you. Do you think we actually get a GTA 6 trailer around that August 7th earnings call? Or is this just another week of Rockstar silence? And if it does drop, what is the one thing you need to see? Whether it's Lucia and Jason's story, the Leonida map, the gameplay systems, whatever it is, let me know your take in the comments below. I'll be reading through all of them. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. All right, with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.